Welcome to Unbound, where we're all about living life to the fullest and experiencing the ultimate in luxury travel. If you're someone who's always dreamed of traveling the world in style and indulging in the very best that life has to offer, then you've come to the right place. From private jet journeys to exotic culinary experiences, we'll be sharing some of the most incredible bucket list ideas that will leave you in awe. By subscribing to our channel, you'll have access to insider tips, expert recommendations, and inspiration to plan your next lavish adventure. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join our community of luxury seekers today. The idea of a bucket list is something that people often talk about these days. Whether we like it or not, we all have a list of places to see, foods to eat, and things to do before we die. When deciding where to go on vacation, foodies are always looking for good quality food for a memorable meal and a full dining experience. We found some amazing restaurants worldwide that every foodie should go to at least once. So if you're deciding where to go next, choose one of these cities, which have some of the best restaurants in the world. The list is not in any particular order, nor is it complete, but trust us when we say these will make you remember your trip. Here are the 14 best restaurants in the world that you should put on your list. Number 14. Baresa TV, Spain. The upscale dining establishment in Labasan, Spain is named for the head chef who oversees the kitchen there. San Sebastian lies nearby. For the second year in a row, the 3 Michelin-starred restaurant's innovative take on Spanish cuisine has earned it the distinction of best in the city. Some of the meals served at Baresa TV's restaurant include red mullet with edible scale crystals, fennel with saffron and liquid baby squid bonbon, and young pigeon that is charcoal grilled at a low temperature, with potato and truffle nibbles and neglected veggies. Number 13. Contar, Mexico City. If you look through any travel book to Mexico City, you will see a picture of Contar's pescado a la tala. This dish is the restaurant's distinctive butterflied grilled snapper, half lacquered with contrasting mild green and fiery red adobo salsas. She was even named one of Time's most influential people for her work to preserve and elevate Mexican culinary tradition while advising Mexico's president on food policy. This dish was the brainchild of chef Gabriela Camara, whose modern interpretations of Mexican seafood preparations have made Contar a must-dining spot and propelled her to fame. Gabriela Camara is the creator of this dish. Number 12. Singapore Flyer Sky Dining, Singapore. A sumptuous meal may be had at the Singapore Flyer Sky Dining on the city iconic state's huge observation wheel. You will be able to take in the breathtaking scenery of the Garden City while seated in a capsule and take in the sights of the cityscape below. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a dinner fit for a 5-star restaurant above the clouds. One receives a panoramic view in addition to a 4-course meal that includes a variety of delicacies such as shredded duck meat with cucumber, pan-seared barramundi, morcella, and vegetable and excellent broth, mango parfait, and espresso coffee, amongst others. The Singapore Flyer Sky Dining experience unquestionably stands out from the rest of the options since it includes amenities for priority boarding, friendly in-flight hosts, and mouth-watering meals worldwide. Number 11. KOLO Oaxaca. Oaxaca, described as a dream gastronomy trip, was titled Best City in the World by the travel and leisure magazine Travel Plus Leisure. Even if that wasn't enough to convince you to hop on a plane, the tasting menu at KOLO will most certainly do the trick. Luis Arellano, who worked as the creative director for world-renowned chef Enrique Olvera and assisted him in bringing Mexico City's Pujol to international prominence, is in charge of the restaurant. Today, the two have teamed up to build this restaurant and culinary lab in Arellano's home Oaxaca. Here, Arellano applies his inventiveness to the region's classic cuisine, creating fascinating renditions of tamales, tostadas, and a mole you won't find anywhere else. Number 10. At Mosphere Burj Khalifa Restaurant, Dubai. At Mosphere, located on the 122nd floor of the Burj Khalifa, the highest building in the world, offers diners an experience that cannot be matched in terms of eating quality. It serves cuisines from Europe, France, and Central Europe and has a varied selection of meals on its menu. You can go with the exquisite tasting menu that includes wine and 5 courses. A beautiful delight awaits those who look out via the glass windows that span 180 degrees in every direction. Mosphere is known for its delicious fish, oysters, steaks, and coffee, so be sure to stop by. This is a dining experience unlike any other you've ever had. Number 9. Core by Claire Smith, London. In 2022, only 138 restaurants were awarded the distinction of 3 Michelin stars, and 8 of those restaurants were located in the United Kingdom. The fact that Claire Smith is the first woman from the United Kingdom ever to receive Michelin's highest rating gives her an even more exclusive distinction. Warmth is one of Core's defining characteristics, in contrast to the stuffier atmosphere of many other restaurants in this price range. The potato and roe dish is Smythe's signature, epitomizing the restaurant's philosophy. It takes the familiar aromas of a buttered potato and elevates them by covering a perfectly cooked potato in beurre blanc and topping it with roe from fish such as trout and herring. Number 8. Itha Undersea Restaurant Maldives. Itha is a completely glass-enclosed subterranean restaurant 5 meters below the water's surface. This beauty will leave you in awe with its ambience, which features a visual aesthetic of aquatic animals visible through the glass. Itha may be reached by passing through the wooden jetty and continuing until you reach the teeny-tiny thatched pavilion. From there, proceed down the dimly lit, winding staircase. The restaurant can only accommodate 14 customers at one time. Itha features a European and French-curated menu with unusual foods such as Australian Wagyu beef, French chocolate, and caviar from the Caspian Sea. The menu also includes wine pairings. The exquisite dishes that Itha prepares not only look but also taste incredible. Number 7. In Kiri, Berlin, make reservations for a flight to Berlin for dinner with one of Germany's most promising up-and-coming artists before everyone knows her name. In only a few short years, Chef Alikum went from conducting pop-ups to owning her first restaurant to achieving a Michelin star, which is quite an accomplishment for a chef who has never received any official instruction. Yet customers were instantly won over by her inventive use of regional German ingredients in conjunction with the flavors of her home country of Thailand. For example, she substituted kohlrabi and apples for papaya and samtam and cooked regional beef and eggplant in a red curry sauce. Number 6. Seva Kiri Tripod Dining Thailand. Have you ever considered having a meal in a bamboo hut that is hung from a tree in the middle of a tropical forest? This is precisely what the Seva Kiri Tripod Dining experience is like, which is why it is regarded as one of the best restaurants in the world. It is out of the ordinary and unusual and breathtaking. The nest is suspended approximately 20 feet above the ground along the native massing tree. The waiter will then bring the food to you via zipline. The diners have enough space and comfort inside the pod to welcome the occasional bird guests. Dishes like the galangal-baked white fish and banana leaf with lime and Seva garden salsa verde are just the beginning of the exquisite dining experience. The meal is prepared in one pan and served in a single skillet. It's something every foodie should do at least once in their lifetime. Number 5. Turu und Schreiberei Munich. Toru Nakamura was already a well-known figure in the world of gastronomy before he opened his restaurant. Still, his most recent venture, located in Munich, is poised to propel him to the culinary world's top. In the restaurant that bears his name, the chef combines his Japanese and German ancestry with his French culinary training to create menu items such as venison with pumpkin miso and sea buckthorn, which you won't find on any other restaurant's menu. And the reviewers have taken notice. Within a year of the restaurant's opening, the tasting menu was given 2 Michelin stars and 3 toques from the highly regarded Galt and Milla guide. Number 4. Labasan Waterfall Restaurant, Philippines. Imagine sitting at an open-air table in a restaurant with your feet plunged in cold water, with waterfalls pouring all around you. The Labasan Dam, the Philippines' first hydroelectric facility, created the waterfall, now home to the Labasan Waterfall Restaurant, providing a unique opportunity for gourmet dining. The atmosphere never fails to keep you pleasantly delighted, thanks to the presence of regional musicians and dancers performing traditional choreography. Guests can tuck into foods such as a Kamayan-style buffet featuring fish, rice, grilled chicken and bananas, fresh fruit, and other options, all presented on banana leaves and served on bamboo tables. The atmosphere is quite similar to that of a traditional Filipino lunch. Number 3. Belalong Sydney. Belalong Restaurant offers guests an once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to dine inside the Sydney Opera House. Peter Gilmore, Quay, widely regarded as one of the most well-known chefs in the country, devised an ambitious 3-course meal befitting of a dining room in one of the most notable structures in the world. Australia's finest ingredients are brought to the forefront in meals such as Aussie red crayfish with white squash, heirloom peas, and yuzu broth. This dish would pair wonderfully with a glass of sparkling wine from the Adelaide Hills region. Number 2. Grat Palazz Cave Restaurant, Italy. The location of Grat Palazz is what makes it so exclusive. It is an outdoor lounge concealed within a natural cave and has nice lighting, creating a calming atmosphere. On one side, there is a seascape with a marine horizon, while on the other, caves overlap. The atmosphere is simply elegant and sophisticated. It's the perfect setting for a candlelit dinner for 2. The cuisine of the Apulian region, anyone, you will be offered fascinating meals from the cuisine at the cave, such as calamari free with salad greens, tuna with burrata cheese, lobster ravioli, and whatever else you can think of. Remember to dress nicely. The dress code requirement is enforced with great attention to detail. Number 1. The River Cafe, New York City. From its vantage point beneath the Brooklyn Bridge, the River Cafe has been a pillar of New York's fine dining scene ever since it opened in 1977, long after other hotspots in the city have come and gone. The New York Times once said the restaurant spawned a dynasty because it began as the launch pad for now familiar names such as Larry Forgione, Charlie Palmer, and David Burke. This restaurant is one of the few that has had such an enduring impact on American dining. Today, the restaurant still holds a Michelin star, and people from all over the city and tourists go there to have an amazing dinner while taking in the Manhattan skyline that is unmatched by any other restaurant. Thanks for watching. We hope our videos have inspired you to dream big and plan your next extravagant adventure. Whether you're seeking the ultimate luxury travel experience, the finest cuisine, or the most exclusive activities, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date on our latest videos. And if you have any ideas or suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the world in style and chasing your wildest dreams. Cheers!